story. From the town of Bedrock, there are days right out of history. Let's ride with the family down the street, through the courtesy of friends to meet. When you're with the Flintstones, have a yabba-dabba-do time, a dabba-do time, we'll have a gay old time.
Hi there, Flintstone fans. It's me, your old buddy, pal, and chum, Fred Flintstone. Sit down and take a load off your feet, because I'm going to tell you all about the history of the Flintstones.
And don't forget the Rubbles.
Well, of course. What would the Flintstones be without the Rubbles?
Two people short for bridge?
Kind of makes me wonder what made me put up with you all these years.
We've been through an awful lot together, Fred. Like, remember the day of the big game? I saved your neck, and...
Okay. But you're skipping ahead. The story actually starts even before the Stone Age. Way back in the Stick Age, when people lived in trees, just like flying lizards. One day, a fella named Harvey Limroot was late getting home from his job as branch manager. His wife, Linda, was waiting for him up in that tree.
Oh, Twiggy Poo, I'm home.
Don't you Twiggy Poo me, you.
What's wrong, my little leaf mulch?
I don't ask much. Just a few twigs to build us a comfortable nest and you to keep your word. Just once. You know, I think you'd better think about things tonight and sleep down there on the ground, mister.
Oh, fiddlesticks. Ooh, this ground is cold. Oh, it's no use. I can't sleep down here. This bed is like a rock. Bed like a rock. Bed, rock, bed, rock, bedrock, bedrock, bedrock. I like it. That's what I'm gonna call this place.
So that's how the town of Bedrock got its name. Bed, like a rock. Bedrock.
That story's pretty far-fetched, Fred.
You're gonna have far to fetch yourself if you don't keep quiet.
Barney.
Oh, hiya, Betty.
Can I see you for a moment?
Oh, hey, quit tugging on my ear. That hurts. Say, what's the big idea?
This happens every time Fred tries to tell a story. You make comments, the two of you get in a fight, and you wind up not speaking to each other for a month.
Well, he just comes up with these fantastic stories, and I have to say something.
Well, that's just my point. You don't have to say anything. So Fred exaggerates a little.
A little? I suppose you'd call the tar pits a little puddle?
All right, so Fred exaggerates a lot. But he's your best friend, and Wilma's my best friend, and I'd like to keep it that way.
But he...
Do it for me, Barney.
But she... Okay, Betty. When you ask me like that, how can I say no? I'll just listen to Fred's story, and I'll keep my big mouth shut.
That's my Barney.
So Fred, that's how Bedrock got its name. But, how did your family, the Flintstones, get to Bedrock?
Well, I'm certainly glad you asked that, Barney, old pal. The Flintstones found Bedrock by wagon train. And old trailblazer Davy Crockery himself led us along the Yurok Trail.
Hey, wait a second, Fred. When you told him last time, it was the Chisel Trail.
Barney.
Oh, sorry.
My granddaddy, Lieutenant Rockbottom K. Flintstone, got off that wagon train and settled down in Bedrock.
Where was your grandfather a lieutenant, Fred?
Well, he served his country as a flying ace in Pearl War I.
I've seen a jack of hearts steal tarts, but I've never seen an ace fly.
Oh, you're a real card, Rubble. Anyway, Rocky, as he liked to be called, was ordered to capture Mata Harrock, the world's most famous spy. She was being held prisoner behind enemy lines. Rocky and his buddy, Lieutenant Reggie Vanderock, put on disguises and sneaked into the bad guys' territory. Oh, it was a tense moment when they almost didn't make it past the border guards. So using their wits and a map to the spies' homes that they bought on the street corner, they found Mata Harrock, only to learn that she was now spying for our side.
As interesting as this story is, what does it have to do with the Flintstones coming to Bedrock?
Barney, if you'd listen for a minute, you'd find out. When the war was over, Rocky brought Mata back with him, and they got married. And they had a son who was my father.
Hi, Fred. Hi, Betty. Barney.
Wilma, you're just in time. Pull up a chair and relax. It's story time.
You're not telling about your grandfather again, are you, Fred?
He sure is, Wilma.
Oh, why don't you skip to the good part, when you and I were born?
I'm getting to it. Boy, you people have antosauruses in your fur.
Where were you born, Wilma?
In Bedrock Hospital. And I didn't know it at the time, but...
Wait a minute, hold it. Who's telling this story anyway?
You are, Fred.
You're darn right. Well, I'll skip over the stuff about my father and get right to me. I was born in Bedrock Hospital, and I was the cutest baby you've ever seen. Oh, my parents were ready to burst.
Burst out laughing, probably.
You're just jealous because you were a homely baby. When I tried to take your picture, the bearskin rug ran away.
Oh, there's no call for trading insults. Honestly, Betty, these two act more like children than children.
I know what you mean, Wilma.
Well, 2 days later, you'll never guess what happened.
Your parents tried to bring you back for a trade-in.
No, Barney, I was born.
That's absolutely correct. Wilma Slackhoople, a little bundle of joy. Well, we didn't know it then, but for a while, we were in cribs right next to each other in the hospital nursery.
But we wouldn't meet again for 16 more years at the Honey Rock Hotel.
Oh, come on now, Wilma, you're jumping ahead again.
Remember the day we met, Betty?
Oh, how could I forget? We were 6 years old and going to Igneous Elementary School.
Oh, fine. Well, if you girls are going to reminisce, I'm going to get something to eat. Come on, Bon, let's raid the refrigerator.
I'm right behind you, Fred.
It was recess, and you were playing in the sandbox.
Hey, you! Betty G. McBrickhead. My name is McBricker. Who cares? What's this supposed to be? A sandcastle. Well, I'm Shelly Shale, queen of this playground, see? Maybe I could live at the castle. Wait, don't sit on it. Ow! I told you not to sit on it. My bucket was in there to make the shape. Ow! You did that on purpose. I'll get you for that. Let's see what shape this bucket makes on your head. Please don't dump sand in my hair. Give me one good reason why not. Because if you do, you'll have to deal with me, Shelly Shale. Well, if it isn't Wilma Slackhoople, the name Slackhoople. Who cares? That's a nice ice cream cone you've got. I think I'll eat it. Better than that, why don't you wear it? Hey! So you think that's funny, McBlockhead? Yeah, kinda. Makes you look like what you are, a big grip. Uh-oh, now we're gonna get it. Well, at least it was worth it. Hey, she's not doing anything, she's just leaving. That's just like a bully. They can dish it out, but they can't take it. Hey, I've seen you around the playground. Your name's Betty, right? Uh-huh. And you're Wilma. That's me. I'm in Miss Sedimentary's class. I have Mr. Gabbro. Thanks for coming to help me. It was nothing. Someone had to do something. Yeah, and that someone is me. Turn off that hose! Now who's the big drip? I'm telling on you. You do, and I'll be waiting for you after class. And that goes for you too, Slackhoople. I hope you squirts learned a lesson. Well, it was nice not having a bully around for a few seconds anyway. Yeah. You want to come over to my house and play after school? Okay, sounds like fun. And we've been playing at each other's houses ever since.
Okay, Bon, what do you want to eat? There's some pickled dodo eggs, and cactus flower souffle, leftover pterodactyl drumstick.
Ooh, pterodactyl. Yeah, that takes me back, Fred. Reminds me of our school days when we first met at Bedrock High. Do you remember, Fred?
Well, of course. You almost blew the big football game for us.
Yeah, we were sophomores. You were the football star, and I was on the audio-visual aid squad. I gotta deliver this slag projector to Miss Landslide's class. Hey, look at that. It's Fred Flintstone, the football hero. He's so good, he plays quarterback, fullback, and halfback all at the same time. And look who's with him. Candy Rock, the head cheerleader. Whew, she sure is something. How come the sports guys get all the girls and the AV guys just get the watch?
Freddie, are we gonna win the big game tonight?
Do you even have to ask, Candy? You're talking to Crazy Legs Flintstone. Hey, we'll run circles around Rockville. By the time I'm done, they'll be so dizzy they won't be able to find their way home with a compass.
Oh, Freddie, you're so swavy.
Oh, ain't that the truth? I've got swave I ain't even used yet. So how's about after the game? We go out for a malt, huh?
Oh, well, who else would the head cheerleader be with? Some nerdy AV guy?
Uh-oh, look at the time. I gotta get this projector to class.
Freddie, look out! He's headed right for you.
Hold it, kid. Watch where you're going. Ow, my foot!
Oh, gosh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to run over your foot.
I'm gonna run over your head with my fist.
Oh, how's your foot, Freddie? Are you going to be able to play tonight?
Oh, I don't know. It's throbbing.
Oh, I better get you to the school nurse.
Wait, first I have to take care of this bonehead.
Go ahead. I deserve it. I'm just a clumsy oaf, not worthy to be in your magnificent presence.
Ah, well, just don't let it happen again.
Gee, what a swell guy. He didn't even clobber me.
Well, as it turned out, my foot was all right, and I played in a big game that night. There was a capacity crowd in the bleachers as the Bedrock Pterodactyls took the field. The team mascot, a guy in a pterodactyl suit, was leading the cheers, whipping the crowd to a frenzy.
We will win because of you know who. He's the one who says,
Yabba dabba doo!
Go, Freddie!
Flintstone, he can score. He's as big as a dinosaur.
It's been a great day out here for the big game between the Bedrock Pterodactyls and the Rockville Rexes. And what a game this has been. The score is tied with only seconds left to go. The Pterodactyls are in their huddle. Let's listen in on our hidden microphone and see what they're saying.
Okay, Stoney, I know your arm's almost shot, but I'm going out long. You're the best quarterback the team has ever had, and I'm counting on you. Just remember the words of our beloved coach, Ganute Rockney, who said, go out and win this one for the gypsum.
Well, you heard it, folks. The last hope. The team is breaking and lining up on the field. A hush is falling over the crowd.
Someone get that hush off the crowd so we can play ball.
The center snaps the ball. Flintstone is running down the field. He's in the clear. The quarterback winds up and there's the throw. Oh no, he's off by a mile.
Yes.
It's heading for the sideline. Wait a minute. I don't believe this. The ball bounced right off the pterodactyl mascot's head and landed in Flintstone's arms. There he goes. He's at the 10, the 5. He's over for a touchdown. Bedrock wins. I've never seen anything like this, folks. The crowd is going wild.
We do Freddie with Yabba Dabba Doo!
Hey, mascot, take off your hat. I'd like to thank you.
No, I don't want to.
Oh, come on. Quit acting like a rockhead. I just want to see that face that bailed us out.
I don't think that's such a good idea.
I'm going to get that head off if I have to use a crowbar.
Oh, hey, cut it out. How would you like it if I took your head off?
Let go.
No, you let go.
You.
No, you.
It's you. The AV kid that ran over my foot this morning.
Can you just give me a few minutes to make out my will?
I guess we're even, pal.
You mean you're not mad?
Mad? You helped me win the game.
You were wonderful! Why don't you join us at the malt shop?
Me? You? Malt shop? You bet!
Hey, and maybe after that, we can bowl a few frames.
I love bowling. Say, how about you at shooting pool?
Mainly the best, but there's one thing I like even better than bowling or pool.
Eating! You said a mouthful, Freddie.
Oh, Fred, look at this newspaper article. They're going to tear down the old Honey Rock Hotel to make way for a mini mall. Isn't that awful?
Well, depends on whether or not there's a good donut shop there.
I meant, isn't it awful that they're tearing down the hotel?
Yes, I think it's terrible.
The place is all run down.
Oh, I wish they could save it and turn it into a historical monument.
Hey, what's so historical about it?
Silly. It's where you and I met, Fred.
You and I met there too, Barney.
Hey, I was just teasing Wilma. I knew that.
Yeah, I knew it too. I just wanted to see if you did.
We were 16 on summer vacation from high school. Mr. Stonyface, the manager, gave me and Bonnie jobs there as bellhops. Boy, they sure is some swanky joint, huh, Bonnie?
I'll say, you have to be rich to stay here.
Hey, that's just the point. Maybe we'll meet some rich girls and be set for life.
Flintstone,
Hey, yes, sir, Mr. Stonyface, sir.
this is Mr. Reggie Rocks on Rocks. Take his bags to room 204.
Hey, right away, sir. Oh, Bonnie, give me a hand with these bags, would you?
Yeah, sure thing, Fred.
Good. Here, hold this one. Yeah, and this one. Yeah, and this one. And this one.
Hey, this is getting heavy.
Just a few more, Bon. This one. Yeah, and this one. And this one.
Hey, if I got all the bags, what are you gonna do?
Hey, I'm gonna help. I'll steer.
Oh, we were sure lucky to get these jobs as waitresses, Betty. Maybe we'll meet some rich guys.
Oh, we can dream. I wonder what kind of boss Mr. Stonyface is.
10 hut. Now listen carefully. Serve quickly, quietly, and with respect. No speaking to the rich guests. And any breakage comes out of your salary. There are 2 doors to the kitchen, out and in. The easiest way to avoid breakage is this. Remember, accidents begin when in is used for out and out is used for in. Now get moving. The lunch crowd is due any minute.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Girls, remember.
We know. Accidents begin when in is used for out and out is used for in.
We got the afternoon off, Fred. What do you want to do?
Well, Bon, I thought we'd stroll into town and see what the common people do around here.
And there's nobody commoner than us.
Hey, look, Bon. Reggie Rocks on Rocks is having trouble parking his car.
Yeah, I guess rich people don't have to know how to drive. Someone else usually does it for them.
And that someone is going to be me. Oh, Mr. Rocks on Rocks, allow me to be of service. I'll park your car for you.
Oh, thank you, son. And here's a little something for you.
Can you believe it? Mr. Rocks on Rocks sent me 50 clams to park his car.
Gee, that's really something, Fred. Now maybe we can afford some Bronco burgers.
Bonnie, do you see what I see?
You mean those 2 gorgeous girls coming out of the hotel?
Yeah. Not only are they beautiful, but they must be loaded.
Gee, what makes you say that, Fred?
Where else would millionaires' daughters stay?
Don't look now, Wilma, but there's 2 hunky guys headed this way in a Rolls Rock.
Oh, Betty, I bet they're rich.
How do you know?
Where else would millionaire sons stay? Say, what's that on the big one's face?
I think that's his nose. I like the cute little one.
Hello, ladies. I'm Fred Flintstone, and this is my associate, Bonnie Rubble.
Oh, pleased to meet you. I'm Wilma Slackhoople, and this is my friend Betty Jean McBricker.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Would you girls care to see the town with us?
What do you think, Betty?
Well, this is why we came here in the first place.
Okay, but we better take your car.
Hey, Fred, we can't take this car. It's not our...
That's right, Bonnie. It's not our style. We like to break away, live like the other half. We like to walk. Besides, it's good exercise. Friends, if you want to hear more stories like the one about when Pebbles was born, why just turn the tape over.